Welcome back to another video, and today we are here with some breaking news. Jake Paul will be going against Mike Perry, to replace that Mike Tyson fight and, to kind of at least have some filler fight in before Jake Paul does fight Mike Tyson in that Netflix card. To give you guys my honest reactions on this, I think this is a very good fight. I actually did want Mike Perry to go against KSI, but KSI did announce that 2v1, and I was kind of curious on why Mike Perry wasn't getting, scheduled in there. But you know what? I understand why now. I think he's was waiting for this Jake Paul opportunity, and he finally got it. And I want to go deep and dive in how credible this opponent is for Jake Paul and the levels of competition that he is taking with this fight. So, as of recent with Mike Perry, he is 5-0 in bare knuckle. I know that's not boxing, but he has been taking a different avenue recently into going there, and he's been killing BKFC. People love Mike Perry. Some may say he's a face of bare knuckle, and yeah, he's doing his thing. He's absolutely been doing great. He's a tough fighter at the end of the day. He is 32 years old, which is a lot younger compared to all of other Jake Paul's opponents. Anderson Silva and Anderson Silva, Ben Askren, all those type of fighters. So I like how he is, still on that fighting prime of age. 32 is not obviously not the peak of, age, but it's still a good age to be fighting though. 32 is not bad at all. And Jake Paul and especially if he does get this win against Mike Perry, I think, it is a lot more positive than it is negative affecting Jake Paul. And I think, this is a good, warm up fight to have, obviously, to heading into, his next fight, which will be, Mike Tyson, the other Mike of the two fighters. If I have to give a prediction on this fight, I actually do not think Jake Paul will get a knockout. I don't see Mike Perry getting knocked out by Jake. Mike Perry's a tough fighter at the end of the day. He actually does cause some issues. Hell, I can possibly see depending on how he fights in that ring, he could steal a round or two. But I do think Jake Paul is the more active boxer. He is fighting in the sport of boxing, so he will have that advantage compared to Mike Perry, who only fights in bare knuckle, which is a little bit different if we're gonna be honest. No gloves compared to gloves. The motive, I want to say this last thing before I wrap it up here. The motive with Jake Paul taking this fight. This might be a stretch, but hear me out. I think Jake Paul is taking this fight against Mike Perry so he could potentially down the line one day have some super fight against Conor McGregor. I'm not saying Conor McGregor would ever accept that. But what I am saying is it brings attention to Conor even more about, Jake Paul as a fighter. Conor did want to fight bare knuckle against Mike Perry, and I feel like if Jake Paul does defeat Mike Perry, it could kind of kill that. It depends. I could see it, kind of that fight being dead, but also at the same time, I could see why people still be excited about that fight. But I think it's also another way to getting to Conor McGregor if Jake Paul wins this fight. Or, hey, listen, if Jake Paul does want to get into bare knuckle too, that's also another avenue that, getting that bare knuckle fan so he can hype up maybe one day getting into that bare knuckle ring. But I've never heard Jake Paul speak anything about that. So I'm not going to really, go into think that's going to happen in fruition. But anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts on this, Jake Paul, Mike Perry fight. I'll say Jake Paul Jake Paul decision win. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you guys want more content like this, please subscribe. We're super, super close to 1,000 subscribers. 150 away to be exact. Actually, wait, no, 148. We're at 952. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.